This is trip 11, day 2. We are on our way to Kansas City. Still don't know if it's Kansas City, Missouri, or I should write that down. Where am I going? I know I'm going somewhere. Kansas City, Kansas. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. So we gotta put this in the GPS so I know where I am going. Kansas City, Kansas. It's want to give me everything I wanted, but I want. Oh, there we go, Kansas City, Kansas, and we are going to 7th Street. That's a list too. Whoop, that's a list too. Let's see. Going to South. South. There's North 7th. South. Oh. South 7th Street. South 7th Street. Right there we go. 801. We found it. Sorry about that. Now, Kansas City, Kansas is where we're going. I just weighed my load, guys. I'm 11,780 on my steer. 33,680 pounds on my
Turn left
drive,
on College Drive.
and 33,480 pounds on my trailer. We are a gross weight of 78,940 pounds. Sounds like a population, doesn't it? Now we're on the road. We are 369 miles, 6 hours and 2 minutes from our delivery.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on South Country Club Drive.
From our delivery.
Dirt road en route.
Your route will take you on a dirt road. This ain't no dirt road.
In 500 feet, turn left on South Country Club Drive.
This is gonna put me
Turn
on.
left on South Country Club Drive.
Anyway, guys, I'll catch you later. We are on our way to Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah, we are 385 miles, 6 hours and 38 minutes to Kansas City, Kansas. I have 2:03, that's Central Time. That means around 8 o'clock tonight, I'll be over there by my customer. We are on I-70 Interstate. I have to admit though, them people over there were really, really nice people. I wish that every shipper and receiver could be like they were. But it doesn't always happen that way. Hello. The rule is a 30-minute break. I'm taking it. I got 8 minutes and 2 seconds left. And I'm making good valuable time out of it. I made me a sandwich. I mean, if the government says I gotta stop for 30 minutes, might as well eat, right? That's how I kind of look at it. Hey, I bought some bacon. Let's call it our bacon. Bologna. Bacon flavor. Pretty good. The truth is, I may have to make another sandwich. That one's good. Pooh Bear liked it too. I gave him a piece of bologna. He likes anything. Well, anyway. We're at a restaurant. Eh? Yeah. Okay. He said what he had to say. So anyway, we're roughly 2:16 yet to my delivery. So 3 hours 57 minutes before we get there. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna finish eating my sandwich, and Pooh Bear's over there baking. So we'll talk to you guys later. Alright, good morning, y'all. Trip 11, day 2. And we're just getting up. We're gonna get ready to go into Kansas City, and we're gonna be delivering a load. And get it in the books. Our next load will be trip 12. And my understanding is I'm gonna be picking up a load in Kansas City at Crane, where we were, you know, on the way to Kansas City when we dropped off that one load on the way to Denver. But our next load will be trip 12. It's trip 11, day 2. And we're going to knock this out, get this load delivered. And yeah, it's still dark, but I'm kind of hoping I get in there kind of early, but I'm not too early. So if they say I gotta wait till 9 because that's the appointment, it ain't gonna damage us too much. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll keep you guys up as we go. Look at my mirror in Topeka, Kansas. It's 1 above. It's cold out there. Now, I don't know about you all, but I'm kind of ready for springtime. Yeah, I woke up. It's cold out here this morning. I tell Pooh Bear, the only thing protecting us from freezing to death is a thin windshield. Oh boy. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys. In Topeka, Kansas, it's 1 above 0. Well, the sun is starting to come up. But it's cold out there. They say Kansas City's only going to be 18 degrees today. So hopefully I can get my next load and start headed somewhere other than 18 degrees, right? Of course, I could be going somewhere where it's worse, right? It's either going to be colder or warmer. But if that sun comes up, the rays come in here, it'll warm up. drive. I guess it don't really matter where you go, but if you watch these people drive, they cut in and out so much. I just about seen an accident in front of me. Another car trying to push in front of another car. And that car didn't want that car in front, so he hammered it down, tried to get beside the car that was trying to get over, and they near hit each other. And you can see their hand gestures. You know, they were kind of like telling each other they were number one. What is it about people and their automobiles that when they get driving, I'm sure they're really nice people if you actually talk to them, but
In 2 miles, keep to the left on I-435 East KS 10 East.
but when they're driving their automobiles, they just want to turn into monsters, you know? I mean, there is no courtesy whatsoever. You might catch 1 or 2 people out here, but there ain't much courtesy out here when it comes to people driving. I think they just got a 100-pound foot. They just wanna they just wanna drive as hard and as fast. They don't want to be polite. You know, in a way, this is like my workplace. You know, you go to work, you work in a factory or a shopping center or a mall or any place like that. You know, that's your workplace, and you want to work in a safe, environmental workplace.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
And if people are out of line, they usually get canned or they get fired, but if they do anything that makes your workplace unsafe, usually action is being taken. But out here on the highway,
In 1/2 mile, keep to the left on I-435 East KS 10 East.
but out here on the highway, this is my workplace. This is where I work. And I see all these cars pulling their stunts and doing their things and trying to get somebody hurt, flipping
Keep to
them
the
off.
left on I-435 East KS 10 East.
Trying to hurt somebody, you know, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I think what it is, people get up. I know my brother does the same thing, you know, he's like, okay, he's gotta be at work at 5. I know when he worked at Monaco, he'd get up just a few minutes before he had to go and get himself ready and that, and then only had a few minutes to get to work. And I think a lot of people out here, they kind of do that, you know, and then they gotta run. They have to go out and they gotta run, you know. They don't give themselves time in case there's a backup or rush hour or whatever reason, you know, especially if the weather is bad. They don't give themselves time to get where they're going. They, you know, on a perfect summer day, on a Sunday morning, there ain't no traffic. It would only take you 5 minutes to get somewhere. But then when it's Monday morning, it's rush hour, you got a snowstorm going on, or the weather is bad, they're thinking the same scenario, you know, it's only going to take them 5 minutes to get there, and it doesn't work that way, you know. I know as a professional truck driver, and I think a lot of drivers out there will say the same thing, you know, I think some drivers would. I know I would, as a professional driver. I like to give myself time, you know. If my GPS told me it's going to take an hour to get to where I'm going, I'm not going to wait until I just have 1 hour to do it, you know. Because if anything was to slow me down, and I would have to slow down, then the first thing I'm thinking in my mind is, I'm going to be late. And I gotta go no matter what. And then you feel like you gotta push people out of your way. And you gotta move them out of your way. And I don't like driving like that. I really don't. If it takes me an hour to get somewhere, I'm gonna leave out 2 hours early. And then I got an hour of cushion time, you know? And I got plenty of time. And if I'm there an hour before my appointment, hey, I'm there. I mean, I've always really said that it's better to be an hour early than 6 minutes late. That's always been my philosophy, you know. The people drive crazy out here. They just don't have, in my opinion, I think some drivers just don't have the mentality to be driving a car. And I wish they wouldn't be, because they're going to get somebody hurt, you know. You only live once in this life. You only get one chance to live. And if you do flatline and and they bring you back, then you got lucky. But you've only got one chance. Probably, I don't know what the percentage is, but you only got one chance to live. Once you lose that life, you're gone. You're no longer around. You don't know what happened afterwards. So why would you want to take your chances and drive like a crazy maniac and be pushing people out of the way just because you got to get to, okay, if you got to get to work, get up earlier, take off earlier. But if you're trying to, I got to go to McDonald's and get breakfast, or I got to, something silly, why would you want to try to lose your life over something silly, you know? It just don't make no sense to me. I'm not saying I don't hammer down and I don't, but I don't like really having to drive like that. When somebody makes me have to do that, I don't really care to be working for them, you know. I know our dispatcher, sometimes, I'm not talking about the owner, not Ed. I'm not talking about Ed. I'm talking about our dispatcher, you know. They'll give me a load and they'll tell me, well, you got to deliver this at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, for example, you know. You got to, okay, so I have it in my mind, I got to be there at 7 o'clock. Of course, I got it on my mind to be there at 6. So I have it all set up, I'm ready to go, I know exactly what I got to do. Then I'll be picking up the load and they'll change it. They'll either change the delivery or they'll change, you know, oh, instead of 7, you got to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning. What? Now listen, I had it perfectly planned. I knew exactly what I was going to do. I didn't have to rush. I didn't have to push nobody. I knew exactly I was going to be able to take my break and everything. Now you're making it where I can only take a 7-hour break. I got to push people out of my way. And by the way, the shipper took 4 hours to load me. So thanks for taking my little... I hate people like that. I really do. And these are people who sit behind a desk. They have no clue what it's like out here. No clue at all. Or I'll be in a snowstorm and they'll have a sunny day. Well, it's sunny here. I can't picture it being bad weather. Of course you don't, you know. You're looking out your window. It looks like we're all going into one lane up here. That's what it's looking like. We gotta move over. I don't know why Cintas is, are we going to go or what? Well, I guess it don't really matter what slot you go in. It's only split. It's split. Okay. I thought it was the right 2 lanes that were closed up here. It's just split. Well, we're going to get over one more anyway. I think it might be better to be on this side than on that side. There's a ramp over there. Watch. I thought this car was going to pull something behind me. I really did. I thought you were going to try to go around on the shoulder. I think I said it though on my New Year's, my Merry Christmas and Happy New Year video, that my job out here is just simply trying to deliver freight. I don't want to hurt nobody. There's something up here. The cops are up here too, or got the police on the shoulder coming up here. Have an accident up here. That's a Kansas State trooper there. Something's going on. Oh, he's pushing a car out of the way. Huh. That's what's going on. He's pushing a car out of the way. Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm over here by my delivery. We're turning off on the exit right now. And it hasn't warmed up any. It's only 3 degrees out there. Left turn according to this thing. Oh, I muted my baby today. I gotta unmute her. I was trying to talk earlier and she just kept on yakking, so I had to kind of shut her mouth up a little bit. I turn her back on so I don't miss nothing. About 1.1 miles away. In about 2 minutes. I can make it 30 seconds. Alright, we're over here by our delivery. Hoping I can find it. Be on my right side.
Approaching destination in 1,000 feet on the right side.
801 is my address. 819, 817, 815, 807, 805, 88. I think I see it.
You have arrived at your destination on the right side. 801 S7 St. Fly.
Yeah, I see it. Oh boy, I take part of that curb there. That's it right there. Going to this gate. Hopefully nobody passes me on the right hand side here. They're going to get hit if they do. I just got to find where receiving is. Just got to find receiving. I'll be right back at you. Well, I bet a change of plans. I going to pick up a load that I thought I was going to pick up here in Kansas City, Missouri. They're going to find me something else that is going to end up going to Pennsylvania. Then they want me to pick up a load Saturday. That just don't make no sense. That was it. That was it. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what goes down. Well, guys, this is trip 11 in the books. I don't know where we're going next, but our next load is trip 12. I'll keep you guys up, keep you informed. Talk to you later.
Somebody tell me what's the exact